What was like the first system that you ever had, like growing up?
So technically, the first system we had was something called the ColecoVision,
Okay.
which it came out after the Atari 2600, and it was a competitor to that. It was kind of a clunky machine. It didn't sell super well, but it was way better
Mm.
graphically. And then a couple years later, Santa brought us the NES. We must have been
Oh.
overweight little kids because he got us the bundle with the power pad so you could run on the mat. But but yeah, Santa Claus brought us an NES, and then that was really the evolution of it. Like when that happened, that changed everything. And I was when we got that. I was talking to my mom about this recently, trying to figure out exactly when we got it. I think it was 90, 91 was
Mhm.
when we would have gotten it. So I was 11, I was 10 years old when we had that. So it was that perfect age of understanding it, starting to remember, getting core memory remembrance. And I'm like, man, it was just kind of the perfect storm for me, the perfect age for that. And clearly it left an impression. So it's inspired me to do this.
Yeah,
So
what was like your like number one favorite game back then, you'd say,
um,
like growing up?
Man, I don't know. I would say probably, I mean, all the good NES platformers. So Super Mario Brothers 3,
Hmm.
Castlevania 3, Ninja Gaiden 1, 2, and 1 and 2 mostly. 3 is fine too, but 1 and 2. I mean, pretty much anything on the NES that was like a side-scrolling platform was good. One of my favorite games of all time is a game called Maniac Mansion.
Hmm.
Don't know if you're familiar with it, but it's like a
Sounds familiar.
point-and-click adventure game. So you actually move a character around, but you interact with objects. So it's
Hmm.
not really an action game, but it's really goofy. Just well written and fun, and yeah, so that game left an impression. But mostly those really good official like Nintendo core properties, Castlevanias, Mario's, stuff like that. Just hard to beat.
Which